Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. Today I'm going to do a 7-day forecast, and we have 3 different groups to choose from, and we're choosing from 3 different tarot decks. Okay, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Group number 1, we have the Greer tarot deck. Group number 2, we have the Spiritsong Tarot deck. And group number 3, we have the Mystic Soul Tarot deck. Maybe you can already tell which one resonates with you. If not, I'm actually going to roll 3 astro dice here. We have numbers, 2 dice with numbers, and then we also have 1 with the zodiac signs. So maybe you don't need this, but if you need a little bit more help today, figuring out which pile is yours, maybe this will help. If not, just skip right into your reading right now. There's chapters underneath the description box, or the timestamps are also in the description box. There's also a number sequence that could be resonating with you if you like numbers. But without further ado, let's just roll some dice here first for group number 1. Group number 1, we have Libra, the number 3, and number 10. So it could be a 13. Okay, it could also be adding up to a 4. However, this could resonate with you. 3, 10, and Libra. And then for group number 2, for the Spiritsong Tarot deck, this one right here. Almost wanted to roll off. We have Aries right here. And then we have a number 1. And also number 9. Okay, this could be 91, 19, or a 10, adding it up with the Aries. All right. And for group number 3, we have Cancer. We have the number 4. And we also have the number 2. So 24, 42, or a 6, okay? However, this could resonate with you, or maybe just the 2 or the 4, or just a Cancer sign. If this doesn't resonate with you, just go with the images. If it still doesn't really stand out for any group, then don't force anything. There's other readings I did for the 7-day forecast. They're all timeless, so you can check out one of the older videos as well. But maybe here is extra confirmation for you with the zodiac signs and the numbers. And without further ado, let's hop into your guys' 7-day forecast. Hello everyone for group number 1, and welcome to your 7-day forecast. You feel drawn to this beautiful Greer tarot deck. And first off, before we jump into the tarot, I want to get one oracle card here, see kind of a bit of an energy overview for group number 1, please, for the next 7 days. Thank you. 2 cards for out. We have also water magic on the bottom. Ooh, excitement, emotion, happiness, joy, playfulness, and something new to discover here. Curiosity, okay? Yeah, and playfulness. And the different kind of excitement is coming through here. Sorry, just have to say it. The dirty mind keeps creeping in. I don't know. Already starting off with that. Okay, so 2 cards, and we have more of that. We have a rebirth and a reinvention. It reminds me of the Scorpio. Okay, so we have water here again. It's cleansing, rejuvenation. Really, really beautiful. And we also have speak your mind coming through as an overall energy here for the next 7 days. This looks really interesting. The speak your mind almost feels a bit religious here, and maybe it's about the truth, right? Or also sending out a wish here is coming through. So it reminds me a bit of Jesus or some sort of faith figure here. It doesn't have to be anything like that, but it could also be another person or somebody who is like really holy to you, or you want to talk to a past loved one, right? There's something about also not just speaking your mind, but also saying something out loud here, I hear. For you, group number 1, making a wish. You know, something is also being released with this rebirth and reinvention. It could be about communication in the next 7 days for you. And emotions, right? Releasing emotions. So there could be really, somebody could also be really coming forth with how they're feeling about the other person, either in romance. Okay, this could be romantic, but this could also be in a family setting, or just having an honest and open conversation, or just really also finding a beautiful way of expressing your emotions. This could also be in poetry. This could be through music. This could be through what did I want to say? I said poetry already. Some form of art, okay, as well. There's something else in here still with the water. There's something in here. It reminds me a lot about the Ace of Cups here as well. Falling in love, okay. Or just also, it's almost like confessing, right? Confessing your emotions, bending towards your emotion, not holding something back anymore, really coming forth with, okay, you know what, this is my truth, this is what's going on, I'm just gonna allow it to happen. So there's a lot of allowance here, right? With the vulnerability here coming out of the water as well is really beautiful. Rebirth, there's a lot of young little turtles here. They're all making it to the water and starting a new journey. We have the dolphins in here as well. Playfulness, Two of Cups vibes. Not of romance, but also feeling good about yourself, self-love, okay? So a lot of different things here, but everything has to do, no matter what it is, it has all to do with authenticity, finally coming out, being really in touch with your emotions, letting something really wash over you, your feelings, being very honest with yourself and with others. So this is the general energy here for the next 7 days. Really beautiful. Could be meeting up here with somebody specific. I hear a secret here. Sorry to interrupt again. I feel a secret is coming out in some way. Maybe you're also confessing something to yourself. Okay, this is kind of a similar message here, but the secret, the word the secret here is really something they're pushing right now for you to hear. So maybe you have a secret that needs to be released or revealed, or you will be hearing someone else's secret, but not in the way of gossip. That's not what I'm hearing here. This is something you didn't know about someone else, or they're confessing it to you, right? And it's gonna be, oopsie, I'm really sorry, but I have to adjust this. It's driving me crazy. But it's going to be something that you need to know. It's something gonna be valuable, right? Either to you or this relationship. And sharing this with this other person might be also feeling quite sacred, I hear, for the next 7 days, okay? Really interesting. Also, I hear this could be about a job opportunity. You might also hear some really valuable insight about how to move forward, okay, or where you're standing. For someone here, you will be hearing something about your rank, okay, how you're scoring, or how well you're doing. On where you're at. Like, I see a list right now of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's names on it, and you will be finding out kind of where you are at, okay? Which number, like 1, 2, 3 to 10 or something like this. Could be to 100, but maybe this is just a metaphor for something as well here, right? Evaluation is coming through of yourself here, or your abilities. Okay, this card wants to come. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there is definitely truth and clarity coming in the next 7 days through some sort of reinvention and rebirth and transformation. But this is not the transformation of letting something go. This is already being okay with a new beginning here, starting something new and actually doing something with it. Like finding out that secret and then doing something about it, right? Taking this as some sort of advantage almost. So I feel like an advantage here is coming to you in the next 7 days. This is also a yes, okay, if you needed this. To hear a yes. Can we please get more messages, please, for group number 1 for the next 7 days, please? You could also be evaluating your score, right? If you want to have a chat with someone about something serious here. Again, it's about communication, but it's also, what's the word? Like bidding, okay? Somebody could also be buying something off eBay, or you're bartering, or debating a little bit, but not in a negative way. It's a very healthy, mature debate going on, a back and forth here, okay, with coming to a common ground by standing your ground as well. But first we need to find out that thing about yourself, and then this is going to happen. Okay, and here we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, no kidding. This feels a bit like competition, but not in an unhealthy way. This feels very mature because it feels like this is a necessary debate we are needing to have, or a necessary communication. These people here with the Wands are all very passionate, right? It has a lot to do about passion and energy and action taking, but I think this has been a long time coming, for some of you at least. This could literally be just simply expressing your emotions towards someone, or how you feel about this specific project or that person, right? So, but this is long overdue, and it's finally coming. But I will be all right, okay? I feel there's a common ground, but let's see what the next card is right after the Five of Wands, because this could intend some sort of arguing, but unnecessarily in a bad way, okay? I didn't sense that. It's going to be, if it's an argument about something negative, it's going to be handled in a very, very mature way. Okay, so all the parties are kind of benefiting, I feel. Because there's a truth. There's a truth in between, right? With the Ace of Swords. There is no need to throw the ball back and forth and about, you know, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. Like, this is not going to be like that at all. This is going to be like almost like a final conversation or something necessary here. Could have been suppressed emotions, right? They're finally just coming to the surface. Maybe the only negative emotion is about the anticipation of this situation, but that's about it. The rest is going to turn out to be quite good, I feel. And then we have 2 cards that kind of came in the reverse. Interesting. Let's see look at them first, and then we have the World underneath. Look, there's success and the cycle ending. So I feel something here that's coming to the light, right? We're expressing our emotions, we're being vulnerable, we're being open, we're being ready for this conversation to be had. And there will also be immediately something that will closing it out. So this has been long overdue, and everything I already said, I'm not trying to repeat myself here, but with the World card on the bottom, this is leading you towards success. This is this like one thing you needed to do, or it needed to be done about this situation that's coming towards you here in the next 7 days. Could have also been some sort of a missing piece for something, right? To bring some sort of wholeness or an end to a cycle here. And success, I really feel this breakthrough here with the Ace of Swords and the World card. Interesting, group number 1, very cool. It's gonna make sense, right? We're closing the circle to something here. Or something that was also maybe going around and around, we're finally stopping it somewhere in its tracks, okay, and bringing an end to it with clarity and truth. So we have here the Hermit with the 8 of Wands that wanted to come out together, and they flipped upside down when they came out of the deck here. So I'm kind of want to see it both ways, because I had my deck not in the river, or not like shuffled in a way that there's reversals in there, but I want to consider it both ways here. There's a reason for this, obviously. So I feel, again, with this in the reverse, that something was long coming. We've held a secret here, potentially either you or this other person or that other party, that company, or whatever it is, okay? Something here needs to come up to the light, and it was not very fast moving, but there is some sort of change of pace here. With the swords, I'm actually wondering why this is suddenly happening. I'm not sure if you're interested in why this is suddenly coming up to the surface, but we see that somebody is saying yes to some sort of change, right? There is change here with the 8 of Wands. It is fast communication. In the reverse, it's obviously somewhat stagnant, and having the Hermit card here, somebody was holding something back from you that will now be released. And we talked about all of this already, so maybe this is the why, because that other person or party was holding something back that was supposed to be seen by you, or that was supposed to be communicated, but maybe somebody didn't have the courage, right, to come forward, or they didn't really figure out something yet 100% in depth to be able to express this. So these are multiple options here why this could have happened, okay, why this wasn't communicated before, because we also have Virgo, and I have a feeling here Virgo is trying to be a little bit maybe perfect, right? There's a bit of perfection sense here, maybe figuring out the right words and how to communicate this. There could have also been some scarcity, some fears around this, having this conversation with you, or how this would resonate in your situation. But let's get a few more cards here first. Actually, I totally meant to take a Lenormand card and I kind of forgot. We have the clouds. Yeah, no kidding. With the Scythe, look, something will be rapidly now released. The clouds are standing for something that's cloudy, right? We're not really fully seeing the whole truth. And I feel this is just a confirmation for what everything we already talked about. It says here, difficulties, doubts, fears, obstacles, misunderstandings. So this is all being cleared out, because we also have the Scythe, and the Scythe is like ripping off the Band-Aid. I feel maybe that's why I was torn between upright and reversed. I feel like this wants to be upright finally, very quickly, and wants to be resolved. So issue resolvement big time in the next 7 days, and I don't feel any negativity here. The only negativity, as I said, that I feel here is the hesitation and the scarcity of the situation, the anticipation of it. It could be anxiety, which makes sense because under this World card is the 9 of Swords. So there could have been just anxiety about decision-making, about how to move forward, right? More so about how to move forward and not about if we're moving forward. It's about finding the right words here. We have the side cutting it away. Is this fear, insecurity, danger, inexperience, temporary breakup, or quick pain? This to me, though, is removal of a band-aid. Okay, this is chopping something away really quickly. The harvest, right? The crops, the stuff that's not necessary anymore, the dried up shit, like cutting down flowers, you know, they're dried, they need to go in the garbage. Like something old here is being removed so we can have a rejuvenation here, a rebirth, okay? With vulnerability, happiness, and playfulness. I saw this right from the get-go with the dolphins. There is so much more for you to feel in a sense of happiness and excitement. So we need to make room, right? This has to be removed and it's going to go away. Really beautiful. So we can have this feeling, sensation, and health. This could be a family situation is coming through a lot right now, as an example. But this could also be in a relationship or with some crush or in a job. This is very versatile here in which situation this could be. Oops. Okay, beautiful group number 1. Let's get a few oracle cards here too. Some more information about this. Look at this. We also have success. You choosing the right direction, actively overcoming difficulties. You're on the right track. We talked about obstacles, difficulties, overcoming them, finally finding a solution for this, a mature solution. Okay, and here's success. This could also be something completely different. I hear this is totally related to what we talked about, but this is also some other success for someone here. This is very, very separate from what we've talked about. This is something else here, some other breakthrough. Okay, if you just needed to know something like a yes, we had here, and a success situation, or the word success might mean something to you particularly, then here it is. Okay, here's your confirmation. You're on the right track, right direction, you go in the right path. Okay, there is success. In finances potentially here, right? Finances are coming through with this specific card. Okay, let's get another one. We have moving up. Woof, yeah, beautiful. Career is on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. This is more related to what we've talked about because this could have been a conversation you're having with your boss or with your next opportunity, however that resonates and however way of finances. Okay, this could have, even if you're self-employed with a new client or, you know, making contracts as a subcontractor with someone or passive income, like whatever it is, there's some sort of change here by removing something that was in the way after we find out what the truth is or how they actually see us. Okay, whatever the obstacle was here, really beautiful. And let's get you a last card from the self-care wisdom for beautiful group number 1 for the next 7 days. We have a few cards falling out. We also have choice on the bottom. I saw the 7 of Cups quickly here too in the tarot. I do want to read what it means. It might resonate with a few of you. Okay, so we have choice here. Worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. Okay, so that's what I feel comes with revealing something potentially here. And then we have 3 cards that fell out. Let's look at this guy first. Listen. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. Okay, yeah, this is about this conversation. So it will be a very mature back and forth. Okay, so it will be very compassionate. I feel Virgo vibes again. Okay, dig into your compassionate side instead of trying to feel or, you know, get the sensation of I'm right, I need to resolve this conflict. Maybe we have to just go into the situation with more emotion, more compassion about, I'm just going to ask them a question, hear them out first, and then I'm going to input whatever I'm feeling or thinking here, or vice versa, right? This could be coming towards you as well. And then we have the self here. If beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. Okay. Yeah, a lot about love and compassion in the next 7 days. And we also have time here. Interesting. Oopsie, sorry. And time spent worrying is time spent. We have a lot about worrying. Anxiety came through right underneath the World card. So there's some sort of success breaking out of some sort of anxiety and overthinking, worrying, right? Anticipating the worst potentially, or just anticipating like a nervous outcome with this conversation or however this resonates with you. So there's something about bringing more compassion into yourself, being in touch with your emotions, and therefore also knowing how to address or approach this situation or another person. Either this coming from you or this is coming towards you in the next 7 days. So thank you so much for being here, group number 1. This was beautiful. There's some sort of resolvement and breakthrough and the yes and success and moving up, okay, by removing some sort of obstacle here also as well. More playfulness, more excitement, and freedom also, right? Feeling more free from this. And thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading for the next 7 days. You feel drawn to this Spiritsong Tarot deck. Really beautiful deck here, very positive, okay? At least in its approach. I actually had a chat with it yesterday, so it's a very positive healing deck. But anyways, first I want to get a card here for you for the week, okay? And get an oracle card to see the overall energy. I don't know why I'm having trouble talking here in your pile. I feel a little bit scatterbrained, I have to say. And this is not necessarily negative, group number 2. It happens, I'm a Gemini, but this could also be coming from you, or maybe you're coming out of a slumber, or something is a little all over the place, who knows. But we also have accept love here on the bottom. What a beautiful card. This is like an overflow of, I wanted to say abundance. Yeah, abundance of love here, right? We have the pralines here with the heart-shaped box. This is really beautiful. Accept love. I feel like maybe there's also something coming towards you, you know. Maybe somebody's expressing love to you, or you also just feeling love, self-love, okay? But let's look at the card here that wanted to come out for you for the overall energy. And we have affirmation for growth. Really beautiful. Planting something. I'm getting like Page of Pentacles vibes, Knight of Pentacles here, okay? But also excitement. With this love card, it could be a relationship that we're growing here, or our self-love, or finding our passion and purpose here as well as coming through, okay? All right, let's do some tarot cards for you, beautiful group number 2 for the next 7 days. Affirmation for growth, nice. Okay, we have 2 cards falling out right away. On the bottom, we have the Magician. Yeah, there is something about brewing your own, like focusing also on your own brew, okay? Like, what do you want? Which ingredients do you really want? Somebody could be making a list here in the next 7 days. This could have something to do with love or not. Like, it's just about ingredients here. The right ingredients, the perfect match, potentially, okay? I don't know why I'm putting this card away constantly when I talk about it all the time. So let's look at these 2 cards that fell out. First, we have the King of Feathers here with Logic and Justice. This is the King of Swords. So air sign, this could be you or another person here, okay? Air sign, Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Very straightforward, but also sitting in its power, I feel. You might be figuring something out, okay? To really know which way to go or what the right ingredient is here. And then we have the 9 of Wands. This is a 9 of Acorns, 9 of Wands, power and perseverance. So as I said, this deck is very positive, very healing. This is generally a card of exhaustion, or also protection, working really hard on something, okay? Could also be over-exhaustion, like over-exertion in a sense. But here we have power and perseverance. Powering through, I feel a sensation of waiting for something here for someone. You're waiting for something. Actually, let's put this card right here. So these came out together. So there could also be some sort of tiredness in a specific person. Somebody could be really on the edge or protecting themselves here, okay? Or really being maybe behind the scenes a little bit more tired than they would actually say. But I do feel like some sense of control. Okay, for the next 7 days, please, for group number 2. I really just feel a kind of sense of observation here too, and waiting something out with these the lion and this panther. Having the panther and the 9 of Wands here is interesting, because the panther has a lot of power and it's portrayed as power. But having the 9 of Wands, there's definitely something that's bothering this panther. This power is a little bit limited here, but we're not showing it, okay? Somebody is really putting up a good face. Somebody is really showing off their strengths, like power through, even if they're sore, if you're exhausted, if you work too much. Okay, so perseverance, yeah. So somebody is really trying to show up here in the next 7 days. And this could also be you, obviously, right? This could be you, right? With your logic, using your logic in a stoic sense, right? And say, okay, this is just an amount of few more days of this, and then I can rest, so I don't have to make a big deal out of something. It's a lot of strength. We also have the Three of Wands, foresight and exploration. So there's something coming here, or you're planning, okay, planning for the future here. And then we have the Seven of Crystals, which is the Seven of Pentacles with options and results. This could have been this exhaustion. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's really this like, when is my true success coming? Where's my breakthrough? When you might be waiting for something also to be delivered to you. Okay, we have growth here. We have what this is, accept love. Maybe you're also waiting like a package or some sort of news and information about something, and you're just trying to be really strong about not showing your impatience potentially. And we have the Six of Feathers, the Six of Swords, transition and insight. So here we're moving into calmer waters, okay? I feel like there's also a period coming to you where there's more peace. There will be more downtime, okay? Relaxation is coming in, just moving from a bit exhausting side to the more peaceful side of the river here, so to speak. There's some sort of development, quite obviously, in the next 7 days, but I feel it has been coming really slowly. You might see on the other side already, right? This is what I mean. This could be a metaphor for ordering something and you want it right now, but you can't make it come faster. So it could be about love. This could be about something that just makes you really happy. This could be about a vacation we're looking forward to, right? This anticipation. But you're trying to stay really stoic here. You're trying to hold yourself back from being overexcited, I feel, in the next 7 days, because there is something that's coming. You know it's coming, but you cannot make it come any faster. Yeah, on the bottom we also have Page of Cups here with the Page of Shells with intuition and inspiration. So there's definitely something here, something young, something that got your eye, okay? Something that you're really curious about, excited about. It's just going to make you really, really happy. I feel like when this is coming in, okay, it could be at the end of the 7 days here. This is going to be this overflowing cup of happiness. And either this is a person you're waiting for, right? Or this is like a package or something, like a raise, a bonus, this new beginning, this vacation we're finally going on. So it's going to be leaping. You're going to be leaping for joy here, I feel. By the end of the 7 days, almost. Let's get one Lenormand card and see if there's any more. What's this on the bottom here? Yeah, we have tears of joy and sadness on the bottom. Look. It's like we're also holding ourselves back from something right now. So something is maybe up in the air a little bit, but we can see it from a distance with the foresight. Your ships are coming in, group number 2. We have the whip here. Let's see what the cards are. We have the stars and the sun. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I feel this is a strange hanging in the air kind of energy here. A little bit. You planted the seed and now we're watching it grow and you're putting your happy face on. It's like, okay, I'm smiling, even though I'm fucking frustrated. I want it right now. Where is it? But it's going to be okay. You're definitely going to be okay. So just hold on a little bit longer, play out this logic or stoicism a little bit longer here, because we have the stars of wish fulfillment and the sun and the happiness coming. We have a new beginning. The universe, the occult blessings and purposefulness. So however this would resonate with you, because I'm I'm not getting anything specific. They're giving me examples as a metaphor, I feel, with like waiting for a person or waiting for a package or whatever this is. But I feel the energy is saying that to just hang in a tiny bit longer because it's coming. You will be happy, okay? You will be jumping for joy. Somebody could also be practicing something here, getting ready for something, I feel. Practicing different emotions, okay? Being ready for any outcome here, almost. Preparation, yeah, we had that. Did we have preparation? The word preparation just came through. We have perseverance. Interesting, okay. And then we have the Sun card, which makes everything better, okay? Happiness, optimism, charm, power, insight, and spirit, and guidance. Happiness. the whip is on the bottom here, but also we have the bouquet on the bottom there. Strife, fighting, arguments, debate, perseverance again, and competition and energy. The whip can also stand for something more sexual, sensual here, but it could also be like whipping us into shape, right? You might get like fire under the butt, like a kick in the butt or so. Maybe this is the other party to come towards you, right? Because I feel in your energy that you can like anticipate something already. Here's a surprise, a gift coming as well. And I feel it's been held up on someone else's end here. You can see it. It's almost like, give it to me, you know? I can see it. Like, why does it have to take so long? But I think there's a really beautiful outcome. And it might take the whole 7 days, because here we have the 6, right? Where we're moving into more peace and calmer waters. And then we have the excitement card here with the Page of Cups, and it's this young energy. It's this new beginning that's been talked about here in the stars as well. So there is a few synchronistic words in here as well, plus the happiness card and all this love that's coming through, that comes from the heart. So it's definitely something that means so much to you. That's why it's maybe difficult to stay back and just watch it being prepared, being shipped, or that other person getting ready. It's like, stop practicing already. Just do it, right? Perseverance was picked up twice. We have perseverance here, and we also have perseverance here in the whip. Something, it could be a little bit strenuous, right? Being whipped could also be like an ongoing act of like nuisance, right? Something just, you have to power through something here. This is also what's coming through with the 9 of Wands. It's exhausting, okay? Maybe it's really the last week before you go on vacation or something like this, and you just have to power through, and, you know, whatever energy you have left here, and present that. But having the stars here, the stars in the Lenormand can also stand for fame, being on a pedestal. Somebody, you could also be the light to someone else here, I feel. Someone else is putting you on a pedestal, or this thing that you're waiting for, the person. You could be that person, right, for someone else. Like, maybe you're taking forever because you have to finish something here in the next 7 days before you can play, you know, before you can come out and play. You have to do the work. So it's kind of the sensation I'm getting here overall. But with a beautiful, happy outcome here with the stars and the sun card. We have looking again, fits, and the gift again. So a lot of synchronicities here for you. Just anticipate really awesome things, right? In the next 7 days. We have the gift. I saw the bouquet under the whip. After the exhaustion comes the sunshine. So after the rain comes the sunshine and the rainbow and even more. So there's definitely good things to anticipate here. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. We also have power. You are in your power. We see that here with this panther that has a lot going on, or is just generally exhausted. But you have what it takes, okay, to make it through, whatever that is. And we have looking, have an eye for beauty, and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. We have that here with the 3 of Wands coming through. The ships are coming in. You can already feel it coming. It's just a divine timing kind of thing, or just a matter of time. Foresight and exploration. Here we have looking. So I really feel anticipation is a really big word here for group number 2. Okay, maybe affirmation for growth, maybe the affirmations, and just really talking also nice to yourself, talking something into existence. We had the Magician came through in the beginning, I feel, didn't it? Can't remember now if that was you. I think so. And we have the gift, okay, with the bouquet. So there's a beautiful surprise coming towards you. Just hold on, tiny bit longer, group number 2. Tiny bit. There's relief coming, there's peace coming, there's happiness coming, there's love coming. Could it be money? Yes, when I look at the growth card, I felt abundance here with the hearts. So it could also be with the gift. It could be abundance in a sense of finances here as well. And we have ease. Look at that. Yeah, just hang in there. It's like holding on to the swing. Try to stay in the present moment as much as possible. I know this is a little bit difficult sometimes, especially when we're waiting for something to come in. And we have today, I allow life to be easy. Let's see if there's more advice here for you in the next 7 days. Yes, we have rituals. Look at that. Steady yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea, let wisdom sneak up on you. Again, this is the simple things here that we can do while we're waiting, basically, right? So it doesn't feel like you're waiting. It also feels like this wax on, wax off. You know, whenever you find enlightenment, like go go and try to fight it again, right? Like it's just like it's a never ending story. Like whenever this finishes or comes in, there will be a next thing. So it's trying to also give you the sensation of peace, in a sense of you can choose to feel peace right now, especially also if we're waiting for something specific to come in. Because this feels a bit like a child on Christmas Day with this frog here. It's like, ants in your pants kind of sensation here. Whatever this could be for you. Could be a bonus, could be money coming in as well, right? Person coming in, family coming in, visitors coming in. So there's something about the simple things until this is coming. We can't grow, we can't pull on the plant to grow, right? To make it go faster. I wish it would work too. Don't get me wrong. Okay, for group number 2, please, in the next 7 days. And we have the mind. Again, something peaceful, something that can ease you here. Really interesting. Building a bit of a bubble around you here with beautiful things. Surround yourself with beautiful things, especially also if you're in a situation right now that you can't get out of. This could be work, right? Maybe you have to work extra shifts right now, but you can see the results at the end of this, right? You just have to make it through somehow. And here we have, you are the master of your inner world, and you decide how the outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner state. So this is very much all about you. This is about you finding your happiness, okay? And this is, again, putting yourself on a pedestal because you're the most important person. Your emotions are the most important. How can you make yourself feel love and just happy, you know, with or without this thing, with or without stress at work, or however this resonates with you, group number 2. It's very, very important for you in the next 7 days to take care of yourself. Try to really breathe, okay? Take in, like, the present moment. It's like looking around, trying to listen to the sounds that you hear, you know, focusing into this moment right now. This kind of calms you down, okay? And brings you and zooms you in to what is right now, instead of having your mind already on the next week, okay? Your mind's already in the next week, so you might be missing something that's going on right now, right here and now. So there's a very important factor in the being in the here and now, while we're also anticipating something beautiful to come in here for some reason. With the stars right now, they immediately said success. As when I pulled this card down, they said success. Okay, very interesting coming through as well. New beginning, new universe, occult blessings, and purposefulness. So there is definitely also something about the blessings that come with ease, being in the present moment. Today, I allow life to be easy. Do something for yourself, right? The ingredients we talked about in the beginning. Find the right ingredients. This could be a cup of coffee. Literally planting something. Okay, buying a new plant. Okay, something simple here. Nurturing something. If we're nurturing a plant, it's a very delicate thing. So this could be about you, how you feel about yourself. Taking a bath, okay? Spoil yourself with something simple, like a cup of tea, or take time for yourself. It's also the 9 of Wands. You need something that makes you feel a little bit better, group number 2, like something healing. I see people being alone here, most likely. So this might be a good time for you to just really focus on yourself and nurture yourself, your mind, your heart. Make a soup, okay? Heartwarming soup is coming through here as well. Beautiful. But not to forget the gift, right, that is coming to you. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Here's opportunities that arise. So I feel this is all coming. But first, there's a stage here in the next 7 days, group number 2, where we just need to calm our mind and our hearts, or something here needs to be a little bit more chill. So I hope that helped for the next 7 days, group number 2. It wasn't super specific. It was really just an energy reading, but I hope that helped and put something in perspective. And I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading for the next 7 days. You fell drawn to this Mystic Soul Tarot deck. And first, I want to get an oracle card and see the overall energy here for you for the next 7 days. For beautiful group number 3 here. Next 7 days for group number 3. Next 7 days for group number 3. Okay, thank you. On the bottom, we have inspiration and courage. What a cool card. I'm going to take this into consideration here, I feel, as well. We have strength and resilience, yeah. Very interesting. This is a very contradictive energy here as well, but seeing that there is smoke going on here, and here we have wind, inspiration and courage and strength and resilience. So courage and strength, so similar birds that are coming through for group number 3. One is kind of air and one is more like fire. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. It feels a bit like the 8 of Wands, like communication. Let's see some tarot cards, please, for group number 3. I do feel winds of change coming in here, right? I also feel taking advantage of some sort of elements. We have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, change. Talking about change, this is really either here with the inspiration, like feeling inspired also about a new path in a way. This could also be doing something in a different way. Okay, with this is Wands coming through here. I feel communication, like something is swiftly, I feel, changing. This feels like a revamp, okay? This feels like the wind's moving through and blowing chaos into the situation just to mix up the dice here. Like we're mixing something up, we're mashing something, mixing something to come up with something new. Like out of old, make something new, I feel. The 2 of Wands is going on a new path, or as I said, at least thinking about another option here potentially, I feel, for someone in the next 7 days. So whatever was kind of maybe a little bit chaotic too could have actually catapulted you forward into, you know, it was meant for you to start thinking about a different option or a different way of doing this or a new path completely, right? For you, I actually have the new year coming through a little bit, even though it's a timeless reading, but I feel some sort of change here also coming with the new year. Which is Wednesday, right? I think January 1st. So there's something here about that. Maybe just even just thinking about or having inspiration about, hey, is there something that I really want to achieve? Or is there a goal that I want to set, right? And if it's not about the new year, like what's coming through right now, it could just be like in the next weeks or in the next months, or maybe thinking about something new. Maybe something old isn't working, but it actually gives you the power or like the movement forward to have some sort of new ideas and outlooks, okay? Outweighing options is coming through here as well. But also with the inspiration and courage, you're holding your heart, right? Really zoning in also, it really is something that meant for you. We're really moving away from something that was strenuous here, I feel like. And you're getting the opportunity here to really tune into your own emotions, into your passions, into your calling, I heard. This actually sounds quite big here for group number 3 in the next 7 days. Also something about what is this situation teaching me, making lemonade out of lemons. So, and then the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, look at that. This could be really future goal setting here. A new path of what do I actually want? Do I want a family? Do I want a house? Do I want to commit? Do I want to settle down? Do I just want to build something up from the ground? Okay. So something could have been shaken up here to actually push you into this thinking pattern, to give you this moment of silence almost, to be like, okay, something is shaking me up. It's really pushing me into a situation of thinking of my priorities. What do I really want? Where do I want to go? Like this could be long-term goals. This could also be short-term goals, I feel. But it incorporates potentially family. It incorporates something important, like very fundamental. With the 10 of Pentacles, it's richness too. It could be about your finances. Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself, right? Buying a house, committing, settling down, building something. Building riches, building a legacy. Where do I want to go in life? Where do I want to live? This is a message coming through a lot lately here, that there's energies asking themselves, where do I want to settle down? With whom do I want to settle down? What do I actually really want? Oh, this card's standing out here. We have Three of Wands. Yeah, I'm totally getting this vibe with the Two of Wands already. This is goal setting. This is foresight. This is future thinking. Seeing something coming in, or something is calling you already in potentially in a different direction or in a specific direction. This could be fated, okay? A fated direction, because sometimes we need a little bit of stir up, right? To make us start and think, contemplate. Hey, it's like, hey, stop doing, or whatever. Let's sit down and really get in touch with what you want, with your emotions. What's your heart saying? As I said, outweighing options here, right? Is money the important factor here? Is it the job? Is it the person? And we have somebody looking out here for the ships to come in, which it looks like a female, and here we have a male. This could be people longing for each other. This could be soulmates, right? This could be people at a distance also, really wondering how they can bring this together here. How can we make this work? Maybe different countries. Okay, there could be a long distance relationship coming through here. But where really something is emphasized in the next 7 days to, you know what, we can't do it this way any longer. But this could also be the same person, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be. It's just an energy that's coming through right now. It could also be religious factors separating you, right? Or circumstances separating here. I apologize for the background noise if you can hear it. My cat is really playful today and little upset and angry. So I don't know, he's playing with boxes. And we have unexpected change. Divine intervention is there. And I feel this is this. Something may have happened, and it doesn't have to be a life-changing, crazy dramatic situation here, okay? With the Tower, this could have just been something that was a little bit the winds of change, as I said. But that was positive because it's bringing you towards something you really need to deal with, okay? You really have to figure something out here and how to get to this goal of the Ten of Pentacles. But I feel for someone here, the Ten of Pentacles, like a family situation or culture, could be standing between you and your goals. And if it's not about a person, this is about you and your dreams, right? But that's going to be looked at under a microscope in the next 7 days. So you're really going to tune into your heart or your purpose. Okay, what do you really want? What's in you? What do you want? This could also be with the Hierophant here. Maybe asking yourself something about traditions. If this is about, oh, my parents, you know, they want me to go to university, or they want me to do this, or they need me to live close by, or however this would resonate with you. There could be also something about breaking traditions here with the Hierophant and the Tower card. And also knowing that, right? Knowing, that's why I mean outweighing options potentially in the next 7 days, because I feel like somebody probably thinks about the consequences of their choices, which they might be right for you, but then they might not be right for the people involved. So somebody is really looking at everything, coins from every angle and top and bottom here in the next 7 days. But I feel it is very important to really listen into yourself, that's why this is there. That's why the shakeup is there. So we can figure out what the right thing is here for you. What's really in your heart. Is it also that job, right? Do you just do this job because of money? Like, that's just an example here that we could be asking ourselves. We also have the Nine of Cups. It's about happiness, about satisfaction, or is it just an illusion? With the Devil, the Four of Wands, stability. What do I really want? I feel a back and forth and a real torment here of the mind for someone when it comes to commitment and traditional things and how things have to be, especially when it comes to how other people see this. Let's say your parents, you know, or like you need to get married, you have children, you need to buy a house, blah, 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 and you just do that. Also an example, okay? But it is something about going back and forth between satisfaction and what you really want and what you want to experience and happiness. What does happiness really mean, right? Is it really safe to just do the safe route? Because it might not resonate with you. That might be someone else's truth. So we have to figure out the next 7 days what your Ten of Pentacles is. What makes you feel rich and abundant and happy? Is it money? Is it job? Is it the commitment? Is it family? Is it kids? Is it whatever, right? It could be so many things. So it's different for everybody, obviously, but it's also a little bit of exhaustion here with the overthinking. The Lovers, again, it could really be that a person has stirred up your mind here as well. It's very possible for someone. there's some sort of shaky foundation here of also old belief system. I really feel for someone, divine intervention, you're going to figure out that something was not built on the right foundation here. Some belief system. I think it has a lot to do with feelings and beliefs. We don't have to change something, right? I'm not talking about, or spirit even. It's about just figuring out what resonates with you. And even if you figure out, oh, I actually want exactly the same what my parents have, or, you know, what my parents are advising me is what I really want. It's just this like path of figuring that out, that this is either true for you or it's not, right? It's about you here. It's about really getting in touch with this inspiration also of yourself. What are you willing to compromise? What are you willing to do without having other people's opinions in the mix here? Really interesting. Cool. Group number 3. Let's get one Lenormand card, please, for group number 3 for the next 7 days. There might be, because it really might be something here that's nudging you constantly over and over and over and over, and you can't ignore it anymore. You have to figure something out for yourself, okay? You have to go within a little, listen to this inspiration, listen to this nudge in your heart, listen to the calling, okay? And be like, hey, what do you want from me? Which direction are you pointing me? What is this feeling I'm feeling? Why do I feel this feeling? And we have the coffin. I saw, yeah, here, with the Tower card and all these skulls, it reminds me of the Death card. So we're definitely building on something that might not be our truth, right? This might not be real anymore here. That's why there's divine intervention, or this like shakeup of traditions or commitments or teachings, or, you know, could be religion, could be faith here. Talked about this too a little bit. And with the coffin, it reminds me of the Death card here as well. So Scorpio kind of coming through, energy with rebirth and revamping, overthinking something, beginning something again, okay, something new. We have death, endings, mourning, transformation, and manipulation. But this really feels like the transformation that is about to happen here for you. This is happening for a reason. This bit of a shakeup here is happening for a reason. We have the... Okay, so we have the fox here on the bottom. Oh, look, the sun is peeking. The sun in the letter. Oh my god, it doesn't even want me to be picked up. It doesn't want to be picked up, okay. The sun is happiness, makes everything better. There could be a letter or some sort of information also that's coming towards you. Or maybe you're writing this letter. This is news, message, documents, correspondence, decisions, happiness, optimism, charm, power, insight, spirit, and guidance. So there's happiness and guidance coming towards you in a sense. This is, I feel like something's happening here for a reason. Oh, my cats are very interruptive today. I'm sorry about that. There's lots of birds here when they look at the window and they want to chase them. So, okay, we have the fox on the bottom. The fox is resting here though, right? Again, the fox is usually in his element when he can calculate, plan, be clever, be smart about something. But I feel like some sort of rest here, some sort of overthinking. I'm going to sleep on it kind of sensation coming through here, okay, with the planning. This could also be really making a vision board, coming up with goals, okay, for the next year, simply as that. But I do feel it's a little bit deeper for most of you. Really coming up with the next move here. What's my best move? Also being very smart about that move. But I feel because it's so deep, we need a little bit more time here to really figure this out, okay? That's why I feel this fox in the resting stage, but more like, oh, I'm pulling back. I have an idea, okay, of what I might be wanting to do. I can't ignore this any longer, so let's go and contemplate somewhere by yourself, I feel. But we already saw the sun card, right? We saw the sun card already for you, and the letter. Maybe you're also sending out a letter, right? A new resume, a new something in an application, or just touching, touchy-feely, you know, testing the waters in some sense here as well as coming through. Okay, let's get a few oracle cards here. You might at some point, for some of you, I feel you might actually go to a medium or you might go get your cards read, or you're going to go to some sort of advisor here with this card that's coming through right now. Okay, somebody who can maybe feel your emotions and breathe you. Tarot readings. Okay, for group number 3, please, for the next 7 days. We have social status. This is really interesting because I had this sensation here with the Hierophant and the Tower that you might be influenced by other people's opinions or your social status, but you know, how will you appear when you do this or that? You will reach the height of fame in society. Don't get arrogant. Really interesting here. So this could definitely be a separate message here with what it says on here, but my first feeling was regarding this message we already talked about, that somebody is really digging deep here for what they really want, because it affects a lot of stuff, a lot of things here, right? Your status and how people perceive you, if this is right or wrong in society. So it could also be about marriage, right? The traditional things. Yeah, somebody might be questioning traditional things and how it will be perceived on the outside. And then we also have you will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't get arrogant. So with the Sun card as well, there could be some sort of up leveling here when it comes to your status, also when it comes to money. With the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, this could really be exposure. This could be traveling. Okay, this could be expansion also in your social media. If you're working on social media, it could be enhancement of money. Maybe this is also finding new agreements and possible opportunities here to expand. Okay, how can we take this any further when it comes to your money, when it comes to your business? So there's definitely growth. Okay, I feel also with the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, this is some sort of new beginning in a potential already existing existing situation. It's about expansion, goal setting. Where do I want to go from here with this, right? Especially also when it comes to money or investments with houses. I also saw somebody, what's the word? Flipping houses or having some sort of real estate investment here. Could also be about investment in a different province, in a different country. And this card, we have foresight, yeah. Again, Three of Wands, Two of Wands. Pay attention to the things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. So it's a lot about goal setting here and being aware, looking ahead, okay, making sure savings is coming through here, right? Setting your family up also for success. A lot of those things are coming through here. A lot of contemplation. We have winning on the bottom. Really nice. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Okay, and wealth. So it's definitely with the Ten of Pentacles, a lot of energy about wealth, abundance, richness. And if it's not money, it could also be family, it could be children, could also be the happiness and abundance around that, right? That's also richness for some people. Like money might not be on the forefront. What's on the forefront is having an abundance of happiness. We see all of them being happy together, laughing, enjoying their time together, connection here. Because here we also see people feeling like at a distance, right? So how can we bring something together, make our world kind of whole here almost? I feel a bit like world card vibes here. And the wealth card. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Really, really cool. Yeah, that might actually push you to think outside the box here a little bit in the next 7 days. This could be the box. I also see that sometimes very literal. Lenormand can be so literal. Think outside the box, okay? There is a shake-up on purpose here for you to think of some sort of goal, foresight, a new beginning in a specific already existing situation, enhancements, future thinking, future outlook, family orientation, foundations. What do we want? Okay. Okay, for group number 3, please, can we get a few last oracle cards here, please, for group number 3? Thank you. Beauty coming through. Reminds me of this, somebody looking out in the distance, dreaming, right? It could really be somebody dreaming also about their soulmates, or you haven't, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but having this family also together, you know, there's something about future, building something together, marriage, the traditional things, right? But does it have to be in a traditional way? This is up to you. I think that's what we're kind of contemplating here. Today, you are a curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. Sorry, and the world's coming through. Talked about the world card vibes here, right? It's coming through. It's like, what do I want? Where do I want to go? The world feels more open right now. You feel like you have some sort of possibility or abilities to make more or make something else or expand or come up with something completely new. Really, really cool and interesting. Group number 3. Let's get another one here. This is also dreaming big, okay? Dreaming in abundance, dreaming as big as you can. Imagine the craziest things, okay? What if you can have it all? What if you can have love and money and everything? It's not just one or the other. Okay, and here we have peace. Interesting, the masks, okay, happy and sad. Yeah, I feel this kind of here, the sensation. Here it looks a little somber, you know, it's like, But then we have also this happiness, this extreme happiness card with the Ten of Pentacles and all this money here, okay? Just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. That's another thing. That's what I mean. Think outside the box. And this is really a really good week of going inside and figuring out what is the most important thing to you, right? It doesn't have to be done by the book like everyone else did it. You know, maybe this isn't something that really makes you happy in the long run. This is long run thinking here, right? Really figuring out the things that you dream about and how you can see yourself with them in the long run. And where and with whom, right? All of these things are coming through. Beautiful messages, group number 3. I hope that resonated in some way. I'm sending you the biggest hugs and Happy New Year. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.